Today is the day, guys. We got the Avengers Doomsday trailer along with the sale of the tickets. So I already bought my tickets. My tickets are bought. But let's take a deep dive into this Doomsday trailer. Let's talk theories that I've seen online and my own personal theories. But first, like I said, let's check out this trailer.
Something's coming. Something we may not be able to deter.
Let's start with the voice in the background. I think that's Doom, and if that is Doom, the RDJ Doom voice is very good. It doesn't even sound like Robert Downey Jr. That sounds great. I like it.
Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
Doom looks sweet. I really do like this design. I really do like it. It's not like dark. I mean, it's dark and gritty for the Doom, but it's not as dark. I do like the green color and like the bright silver that we got instead of like something like Fantastic Four, what was it, 2015, 2014 with freaking Michael B. Jordan and Miles Teller in it. It's not like that. It's not like the original Fantastic Four movie. It's its own thing, and I do really like that.
I've fought with many warriors in my time.
Okay, right off the rip, hold on. So right off the rip, we have Thor on the Fantastic Four ship. So that makes me automatically come to believe that we have like another Guardians of the Galaxy situation where Fantastic Four, either something happened and they were coming to this universe, or they were already here or something, and they either find Thor on their way. Obviously they find Thor somewhere, but the Thunderbolts trailer may not only contain, or the Thunderbolts end credit scene may not only contain the Fantastic Four on that ship. This could be the ship with Thor on it as well.
You're far stronger.
But maybe not, because we just saw Ant-Man and Captain America, so maybe not.
Then
Why? Also, why does he look like that? So this does look like it picks up right after the Thunderbolts trailer, because he has that stupid suit on from the end credit scene. So it does really look like it picks up right after Thunderbolts. So how they got there is going to be interesting, because we only saw him come off, but maybe they're in the background in the ship that we didn't notice. So maybe all three of them are on the ship.
all of us put together, and they died. They died facing enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one.
Okay, wait. Rewind. Now, this could be one of two things. This looks like, I think it is Sanctum Sanctorum. So that could be Doctor Strange coming from somewhere. Well, that's not Doctor Strange. There's obviously Cyclops blowing it up. But we could either see Wong or Doctor Strange in this movie, which would also be sick. Or America Chavez, which would be dope, because we have seen her zero since Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness. Shang-Chi, I don't think Shang-Chi was announced to be in Doomsday, so it's cool to finally see him again. I don't think he was announced when we sat down and got all the casting on the chair. Like that.
Everything that they sacrifice will be for nothing if we do not stand together.
Okay. We got a weird kind of team here. We got 2 Fantastic Four members, 2 new Avengers members, and then we have Falcon.
Put aside your petty squabbles. Presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as...
Okay, why do we have... Hold on. We've got Scott Lang and his daughter.
You
We've got Johnny Storm and possibly Franklin Richards. That's 2 children from the Avengers. Is Doom coming after children in this movie?
Will return as brothers and sisters.
I feel like that's a Sentinel in the background. Hold on, where did it go? Hold on. Kind of looks like a Sentinel, so this could be him from his universe, and maybe this is right before somebody picks him up or something. But, I mean, that's a huge robot. It could be a Sentinel. It's too big to be a Doombot, I think.
Mark my words.
The aura he is giving right now is crazy.
We're
2
going to
fingers? Bro.
need a miracle.
Pause. Hold up, pause.
Hey, pal.
It's not possible.
I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps. I'm so excited. Let's talk about the theories. Let's talk about some of the breakdowns I have. We didn't see. I feel like there's some more characters we didn't see, so let's talk about it. We're looking at some peak absolute cinema right now, guys. That looked insane. Let's talk about some of my favorite theories. Some theories I've seen online, and let's talk about a little bit of what I saw in the trailer that could get us hype for Doomsday coming up. Alright, so I already talked about how there are possibly going to be more characters. I said while I was watching the trailer, America Chavez, Doctor Strange, Wong is a possibility. Shang-Chi wasn't announced when we saw the casting. At this point, it's been a couple of years, I think, with all the chairs. So I think we have definitely some more characters to be seen in Doomsday, starting with probably Wolverine. I mean, I don't think you can have X-Men without Wolverine at this point, especially because there was like that whole thing where Hugh Jackman's stunt double posted something where like he was on the set of Avengers Doomsday or something. So that could be a possibility that we are going to get Wolverine. And I think if we're going to get Wolverine, we're probably going to get Deadpool as well, just because of the way that movie ended. I think we're going to get both of those characters. Maybe we finally decide or see why Thor was crying. If you watch the event Deadpool versus Wolverine, you'll understand that. And then some characters that are missing as well are the Thunderbolts, or not the Thunderbolts, the Eternals. We haven't seen them since Eternals. We've gotten like a little tease in Brave New World with Captain America's movie, but we haven't seen them specifically. They're kind of all over the place. This could be something where they pop up, and if they don't pop up in this, I think they're most likely going to pop up in Secret Wars. I feel like this is getting to the point where we're ending the MCU. They've already pretty much announced a full reboot of the MCU. So I think at this point, if they don't show up here, they're going to show up in Secret Wars. And honestly, I don't know where their characters will go from there, if we will see their characters from there. That's just unfortunate, but we'll see. There could be something. We could also see something where they touch on the scenario of how we moved on from Kang, because originally this movie was supposed to be Kang Dynasty. There were supposed to be like 2 movies, remember? I think it was Kang Dynasty and still Secret Wars, but we were supposed to have Kang Dynasty. Maybe we'll see something where Doom ends up killing Kang in some sort of way, or he touches on that or talks about it in some sort of scenario. Maybe we see something like that. Maybe we don't. Maybe they just ignore it, kind of like they did with Rhodey's recasting back in Iron Man, 2? So maybe we see something like that, but maybe we also don't. And then this is another Avengers movie with no Hulk appearance. Like, obviously, Infinity War and Endgame, we got like Smart Hulk, but we're not getting any Hulk, it seems like, in this movie, and that could be touched upon when we see Spider-Man later this month. But I feel like that's a miss. I feel like we'll probably get something about the Hulk. Maybe we'll get something talked about or something. And I feel like wherever this movie lands, maybe we won't get a Spider-Man. Maybe they will be more of a grounded Spider-Man. And I think the characters that aren't in this, such as Spider-Man, the Hulk, possibly Daredevil, Punisher, and everybody that's going to come from that, I think we will probably have to see in Secret War. I mean, I don't think you could just keep these characters hidden for long from the wider universe, especially if we're going to reboot the universe. If we don't see Punisher or Daredevil or even, I guess, Spider-Man in Doomsday or Secret Wars, I feel like they will be like the starting point for the new universe, which will be interesting to see. Maybe this will be more of a grounded, more street-level universe to start, which would be nice because I don't think this MCU is going to be the same MCU we got when we started and where we're ending now. So we'll see. There are a lot of things coming up. But yeah, guys, those are just some of my theories, some of the things I saw online, and those are mostly the things that I agree with, that I could agree with. Also, while I was editing the breakdown of the trailer, while I was watching it and reacting and things like that, I noticed that I had mentioned that maybe Ant-Man and Captain America were on that ship. That wouldn't make sense in any sort of way, since obviously, like, when we see Thor and Fantastic Four coming off this ship, Captain America and Ant-Man are staring at them, so I don't think they'd be as shocked to see them if they were just on the ship with them. So we'll see how they got to Thunderbolts Tower or New Avengers Tower, but it does look like it picks up right after the Thunderbolts because of that thing that Alexei was in, that suit, that stupid suit that he was trying to get everybody to wear. And that's literally in the end credits of Thunderbolts. So let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for Doomsday? What do you think we're going to get? Do you think this is the last movie? Do you think Secret Wars is the last movie in this universe? Do you think Secret Wars will be the first movie in the new MCU? What do you think? And are there any characters that we're not seeing in this trailer or have not talked about that we will see in this movie? Let me know down below in the comments. And as always, guys, I appreciate you guys for sticking around. We got a lot of things coming to the channel, so stick around, subscribe, like, hit those links. Peace.